Lag omhoog. Well done, man. What's up, everybody? We are with our brand new, newly crowned, first ever SA Open champion. We got Henco Groenewald. This man absolutely wrecked the inaugural event, and as a result, look at this beautiful trophy that he's won. Essentially, the first YCS champion in SA. So, Henco, how did it feel?
It feels pretty good. We worked hard and we got the win, and I feel great about it. Yeah.
You stuck to your chains, quite literally.
Yes. I was unchained, I was unleashed on the day.
Unhinged.
Unhinged as well. I went 6-0, didn't drop a single game, match rather, and it was great.
What were your matchups like that you faced?
My matchup were two of the worst matchups for Unchained. It's Flanderies. I faced it both in the first round and the final round.
Oh.
The final round I 2'd the person in 13 minutes, which I kindly appreciated. The first round was a bit rough. Got shifted on the first turn, and I think heavy feather storm twice.
Oh.
And on the second round, and I still won the second the second game, which is and the third game's like no, Unchained go burr.
Oh. Well, okay, so at least the first round matchup prepared you for the finals.
Yeah, that's true. It made my mind focus, and it's like I knew what to set up for the final round. That's why I worked probably so quickly. So I didn't do much, kept the resources in hand, and just like OTK'd.
Okay,
Yeah.
Very nice.
So,
what were the other matchups? So you had two Flanderies.
Yeah, the other matchups were two cash players. The one I beat pretty convincingly 2-0'd. The other one came second in the event. It went 2-1. It could have gone. I don't think it could have gone either way, but the deck did what it needed to do. I had prepared for cash, so I knew what to do against it, and took it.
Okay, nice.
And then my other round was Sprite. Yeah, it was Sprite.
So two Sprites, two Cash, two Flanders.
Yeah, there was one Sprite, one Sprite.
That last matchup that you had was?
It was my last matchup was Lab. My second last round was Lab. Game one, I went first, put on a board. He couldn't really break it. Game two, he kind of wrecked. He set like a solemn and a anti-spell.
Anti-spell does nothing to you.
Yeah, anti-spell does nothing. Just took it that convincingly.
Okay.
So
It's a pretty solid lineup of competitors.
Yes.
So let's see the deck that got you your championship.
Yes, so this is Unchained, or my version at least. It's a bit different from how everyone builds it. But it worked. I liked it. We can start with the main deck.
Yeah. Okay. This is also the mat that he won.
Oh yeah.
Just as a prize from Unplug Yourself.
So we start off with 3 tour guide and 1 Phoenix Rhino Warrior. This is very standard by now. It's very good. There's nothing wrong with it. Also pretty standard is 3 Aruha, 3 Shavara and 1 Shayama. Best starters in the deck is Aruha and Shavara. This is like amazing. It is a brick in the hand, but we never drew this, so that's why I won.
Yeah, so the big dog stayed in the deck.
Yeah, the big dog stayed in the deck. This is a very unbalanced card. Like being a quick effect as well, and just being sent from grave. It doesn't need to be destroyed to set a trap or Unchained spell is like completely broken. So very good card.
Okay.
The next is not very standard, is 2 Rakea. So the reason why I play 2 Rakea is it's both a starter and a board breaker. which I love. That's why I played it at 2, because you can put this on the combo while you're trying to play through Nibiru, and having the extra one just to break boards as well is just crazy. So 2 Rakea, I like the 2 Rakea. And then another sort of brick in the deck is Sarama. It's not a starter, that's why we play it at 1. It can be help for the grind game, but if you play well enough, you don't need more than 1.
Oh, right.
You can always add it back with the links and summon it back with Yama and play through everything. So at 1, it's pretty good.
Yeah, 2nd and 3rd is just a brick in your opinion.
Yes, yeah, no, it's definitely just a brick. And then another one off is Abominable Soul. Great card. Keep it at 1. I always special summon this when I do the lock, the nightmare lock.
Oh, okay.
The reason why is it's just special summon it back, pop a card at the end phase, especially against the lab matchup. This is pretty good.
Oh yes.
And then 3 non-engine slots for the monsters. Yep. 3 monster slots for the non-engine is 3 Nibiru. I decided to main deck it. The reason why it is so punishing against people that are greedy to play, because and even opening this going first, I feel like if I set up my board with just a Caesar and 1 trap, this is so punishing towards them, because they have to like do them more 5 summons to kill me, otherwise I do kill them.
Oh yes.
So they do usually play it into it. The Flu player at round 1 played into this, and this is the reason why I won, because he wanted to kill me on that very second turn, and he just couldn't. And it was so punishing today, that day.
Nib told Flu Underease to go back and sit down.
To go back to the graveyard, then for the spells, pretty standard lineup is Prison.
Yeah.
It searches any Unchained card. People don't understand that. It's like it can search the trap as well. Like,
It says Unchained, it can be searched.
Yeah, and what's also amazing is can be acted as a trap. Like, let's say you get rolled, even with just like setting it, popping it. Special summoning from deck is also very great. So
absolutely
very good card. And then I played 2 Pot of Prosperity. I liked it at 2 actually that day, but I would definitely bump it up to 3. But it can be like, if you're going second, if you know you're playing against a combo deck, you want this. If you know you're playing against a mid-range deck, you want to kill them as fast as possible. So sometimes it's good to have 3. I liked it at 2, but I think 3 is the correct.
Ideally you would take it up to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely 3. And then I think this is also part of engine. It's 3 Thrust. It's kind of standard now on Unchained. This card is broken. It's very good. Like, everyone plays, every big meta deck now plays into it on your turn.
Yeah.
Flu Underease, Pearly, Cash, everyone plays into it. So this is always live. It's never dead. It can be, and it's also very good going first, because like hand traps is a thing, and they will try to hand trap you to stop you, even though they shouldn't, because they can't stop you.
Yeah.
And then Thrust just makes it like GG.
Makes it even easier.
Yeah, it's very good. And then also 3 non-engines is Book of Clips. Good against Pearly, good against Kashtira. Everyone expects it nowadays. I didn't play the Book of Moon because I felt like Eclipse is better this way, because it can't be targeted. Which is just great. So yeah, no, I like this card. It came in clutch to me a couple of times.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And then thrust targets, as well as the one-off power spells. That's what I tried to win for this format, is more power spells. Is Triple Tactic Talents, very good card. Everyone knows what it does. Harpies. So I mained Change of Heart and Herald of the Abyss. I expected a lot of cash matchups and a lot of Pearly. I didn't get a lot of Pearly, but this also helped against the cash. Calling Machine Dark is just like crazy.
Oh yes.
So yeah, no, and this as well. I usually steal their Rise, make a Zeus on top of it. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, they didn't expect it in the main. Also the Harpies, like a lot of the lab player didn't expect it in the main when I thrust for it. It's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Nice.
Then for the traps, this is common. This is nothing.
Triple escape, yeah.
Triple escape. This is not that common anymore. 3 a bomb. They usually play 2 a bomb and the whaling. I don't like the whaling at all. I think it's a brick sometimes, and I hate setting it. I would rather set it Abomination's prison than setting the whaling. So I like the 3 traps.
Okay.
And then the last traps is infinite permanence. I expected a lot of flu. This killed flu. I liked it.
Normal summon effect, boss turn.
Yes, and thank you to to Frisbee Moonson. We were testing, and he convinced me to play this card, and yeah, it was good.
Imperm always going to be good.
Yeah, it was good. Then we can move on to the extra deck. Pretty standard lineup is 2 Soul of Rages, 2 Yamas. It's very standard. And the 1 Mudcracker.
Yeah,
All good cards.
Self-explanatory.
What should you do? Yeah, it's good cards. Next, not so pretty standard is 2 Anguish. As you can see, I did not play the DDD package.
Yeah, that's
it's a big thing. It's bricky as hell. I don't like it. I hate it. I don't like it at all. I think if you play well enough, you can manage the resources. And I understand that getting the Dark Contract from deck with the Caesar is very good, but it wasn't good enough for me. So I played the 2 for any grind game, and it was also a great part of Prosperity target for 6. So I like the 2 Anguish. And then 1 Unicorn. We know why it is good.
Yeah, it's always good just to shuffle something back.
Good, yeah. Making this with the Griffin lock is like crazy because you draw 2 the next turn. Is crazy. It's just crazy. One Abomination. It goes burr. It just destroys everything. Pops everything on the field. The Griffin lock. It's very good against the Sprite matchup. It's even good against the Castura matchup as well.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So no, I liked it. I did it twice during the tournament, but I usually ended on Caesar trap, because I knew everyone would break my board, so the follow-up was just like insanity. So yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
And then Access Code. This card is very good.
Absolutely beautiful.
I like this card. I usually go into this for the Brandon matchup. It's just great against the Brandon matchup because they main Jewish Worm sometimes, and they make the Mirror J. They make something untargetable. And this just like cracks it, so it's very good. I like this card. And then Underworld Goddess, I didn't use her at all, but I love that she was there in case of any shenanigans happening.
Yeah, good backup option.
Yeah, it was good. I won't cut this card. Then your 2 King Caesar. I decided to go with 2. The reason why is this is just a good card going first and going second, like making on turn 1, and then on my next turn I make another one to play through Nerve, to kill them, or to play through a Jewish Worm, all that type of good stuff. So this is very standard for me. It should be a 2 in everyone's decks. It's a very good card.
Yeah, the people 2 Caesars.
Yeah, 2 Caesars, no Machina X.
Yeah, just double Caesar, you'll win a YCS.
Yeah, and no Stone King. So I know it's not very standard, but yeah, I didn't like Machina X. People told me no, it's a good Zeus, and it's like, why are you making Zeus? Just like kill them. But I do have a Zeus. The reason why I still play the Zeus is because I have so much steel cards. I usually steal the XEs, make a Zeus on top of that. It's way better than ending on a Zeus yourself, because they will steal it and then Zeus your own board. So no.
Let them do the work and you reap the rewards.
Take them, yeah, that's the 15 extra deck. Now for the side. As you can see, I put the dog in the side. I put it only once. I set it only once against the Sprite matchup because I blinded. The first game I went first. I made the lock. He just scooped game 2. I was like, okay, I need to blind second. So this was pretty good in the deck. Then I drew it. So the rest of the game, I didn't decide it in once. Then 2 Jerusalem. I liked it at 2. I never actually sided it because like my matchup wouldn't allow it. But again, I was prepping for the mirror match as well, so this would have been good in the mirror. I would still keep it because you don't know what will happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then thrust targets is pretty good. I also decided to play 2 talents because I was prepped for the mirror, and this is good against cash. It's good against flu. It's good against every deck in this format right now. So I decided to play 2 talents in the side. It came up a lot. I liked it very much. And then for going first, I play D barrier, and
another thrust target for you.
It's good thrust target. Go for going first. The other card, which is kind of nice. Thank you, Frisbee Moonsong, for telling me about this card. When I read this, I was like, I was expecting a lot of Runic as well, because in South Africa people love Runic. This kills Runic. This kills Sprite. This kills Cash.
Anything that needs that spell to start.
In my game 2 against the Cash Hero matchup, I went first. Oh, game 3. Sorry, in game 3 I went first, and I set this card, and an imperm, and I did the Caesar line, and the man just went like evenly matched, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll chain this. And he passed. He passed. He had field spell birth in hand. He could do nothing. So, no, I like this. This was very good against the cash matchup in round 4. I wouldn't cut this card. It's very good.
Yeah, well, clearly it works. So we'll stick to what has been going so far.
Yeah, and then for going second cards, if I go second, Lightning Storm. It was a last minute addition. I liked it because it once again me in the final with the flu matchup. Like I saw it in hand, it's like they set like 3 or something. It's like, okay, yeah, activate Lightning Storm. It's like, okay, yeah.
Target that back row.
Yes, target back row. It goes burr. It's good. And then evenly matched. I saw it once against the lab player, but he bricked in the game 2. Like he just set 2, and I thought I'd play through it with just engines, so I didn't even use it. But it's nice to have. It's nice to have. If he had set 5 back row, I would have been.
Oh, definitely.
And then 3 draw in the side. So South Africa's weird.
We love drawing.
They love drawing. They love searching. They have a ton of decks that search. And I still thought that there's going to be a lot of cash matchups. This kills cash. It killed the Flunder player. Flunder as well. No, good card. I would keep it.
Draw best.
And then 3 that's never been sided before in the Unchained matchup is Shifter.
What is this disgrace?
Yeah, so no one expects this, especially for an Unchained player. This kills Sprite, it kills Runic. It did nothing against the Flunder player, did nothing against the cash. I didn't side it in, but against the against the Sprite player, it ended the turn. And as you all know, in Unchained, going second against Dimension Shifter is nothing. So I always sided this card going second and just killed everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nasty. Dimension Shifter in Unchained.
That is the deck for you guys. Yeah, this deck won me the SA Open, the first one in South Africa. I'm very proud of the deck and how it performed. It went very smoothly. It was 43 cards I think in the main. 42 or 43. The reason why is I adjusted the brick ratio, so I played the dog in the side, played less bricks like the DDD package, and it allowed me not to brick as much as it should. So yeah.
Well, clearly going over the 40 limit works for you. It helped you win.
Yeah. No, it did.
Yeah. So there's no changes you would make to the deck that you, apart from the extra pots, or or do you feel it's perfect as is?
I think I like it as it is. I do understand, and you should always play the 3 pots. I like it at 2. But what I should, it will just, the non-engine cards will change depending on the meta and how it shapes up. But Unchained is very good now. It will be good in the next format when Cash is dead. And people won't expect the shifter because like Cash is dead, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good deck.
Then that's perfect. Thanks a lot for the deck profile, Henco. Congrats again. I'm sorry, this trophy is just too damn beautiful. Hold it up for us.
Oh, and I also like to thank Renee for borrowing me the talents for the day. It was a last minute edition, and it's like, yeah, it went very well. And thank to my testing team, Kavesh, Bunello, you all know who you guys are. And a special shout out to my family. Thank you very much for supporting me. And for everyone special in my life, I'm giving you a shout out. You know exactly who you are. Yeah, thank you very much.
That's beautiful then. Congrats again on the first ever SA champ.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
That's going to do it for today, guys. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you.